All right. So this is this is going to be the appreciation stream. Today is Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate that. I've never really been super into Thanksgiving. Like, I appreciate the family time and the bonding that people have, right? I think that's cool, but I also think you should do that regularly. Once a week, once a month, once every 2 weeks, something like that with your fam and people closest to you, right? But for me, I'm making this gratitude day, really from now on. Like, it's always been a day like where I think about things that I'm appreciative of, right? But from now on, I believe I'm just going to try to be actively grateful for things in my life that I appreciate, which is a lot. It's a lot of things, man. It's a lot of things. So we'll just start, we'll just start at the top, we'll go with moms. We'll go with moms. Moms, I love you. I'm appreciative of just how much you try, you try a lot and you've been there all my life, and I appreciate, the words you put, the love of words into my life with, the alphabet game. You don't remember the alphabet game, but I remember the alphabet game. You put the love of cars in my life on ever with, the Lincoln Navigator. I used to want to get you one of those when I was young. And I ain't making enough money to do all that, but I still love you and appreciate you always, momsters. I hope you're having a good day. I'll probably give you a call later today anyway. Then after that, we'll go dad. Pops, man. I just talked to you yesterday. I am grateful for you trying to instill in me to just like learn a bunch of skills. You try to instill in me what is your essential origin story and what has made you successful in life, and I appreciate that. I also appreciate the growth you've had. You've had to grow with the times, because you kind of up there. You like one more than Nintendo 64, so you kind of up there. So you didn't see a lot of stuff. You didn't see a lot of stuff in your times. So I appreciate just seeing you grow, and like get a little better in regards with people and gain more patience and try and understand newer, younger people, like, my little sister and stuff like that. So, I appreciate you, man. You've always been there as well. So I can appreciate that. And after that, we're going to go with Gloria. I just spoke to you yesterday. Happy belated birthday, even though I said happy birthday on your birthday. I love you. You've basically been another mom to me from like what? I was 2 to like 16 or something, 14, something like that. So you've always been there, and I appreciate the love and effort that you put in, and the desire to to want better, for me, and really all of us, but for me. So this is about me. I'm just saying I'm thankful for it. Appreciate you. Thank you. Love you. After that, we're gonna go Carol. We haven't had a lot of time, but I do remember that I took my driver's test in your whip. So happy belated birthday. I did not call you. I don't know if I have your number, but I did not call you. And here comes the coughs because I'm talking too much, right? It's okay. We got water. Water break. And we back at it. So yeah, thank you, Carol. I appreciate you. Appreciate you a bunch, and your moms as well. So appreciate you both. After that, we're gonna go Nana. I appreciate my Nana. My Nana's not here with us anymore. My Nana really instilled in me to, no matter how hard things get, just believe. Just believe. She was very spiritual, and I don't really share in that spirituality, but I do share in like the belief to stay positive throughout the worst things that can happen to you in your life. I love you, Nana, as always. And, love you always, and Nana, always. And I appreciate you. Let's see. Grandpa. We'll go with Grandpa as well. Thank you, Grandpa, for just being, being positive. And, Grandpa been moving around forever. He was a truck driver, retired on that. got money and stuff like that. And I just appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for always being positive and, you know, and the energy that you carry. After that, we're gonna go uncles, right? Uncles and aunts. And we'll start with Uncle Wayne. We'll start with Uncle Wayne. Uncle Wayne, man, thank you, man. I appreciate the love you put in me when I was really young. I know that you you know, it's the wildest, the craziest, the, you know, the yeah, this is my uncle right here, man. He's the I appreciate seeing your growth, man. Just over the years, over time, seeing you mature and, you know, not be as crazy, you know. I appreciate that, man, and really happy for you and yours, you and Becky. So I truly do appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Thank you, man, for all that you put, you know, all the love you put into me. After that, we're gonna go Greg. Yo, Greg, Uncle Greg, the locally famous jazz 3 horns at once, 2 horns at once. You know, musician in the city, in the nap. How you what? Come on, man. Uncle Greg, I appreciate you because you basically gave me my first job. You know, I was, I believe, 14 or 15, and I was a roadie. And you know, you grab the equipment, move the equipment and stuff like that, and get paid. I was getting wrote little checks and shit. That I went to National City at the time, I want to say. National City at the time. And yeah, that was a good time though. It was a good time being around you and your element and having fun with that. And I was riding my bike. I was like maybe 6 miles away. Rode my bike. I was like, I'm gonna go over there and get that money. And, you know, get over Uncle Greg and stuff like that. And, you know, go be a roadie. It was a good time. I appreciate you for that. And, you know, the love you put into me. Then we'll go Uncle Ben. I do remember Uncle Ben. We have not been that close as I've grown up, gotten older. But I do remember Uncle Ben was around when I was younger, and I do appreciate the love and effort that you put in, you know, love and effort you put into me as well. You know, with basketball, I believe, and like, you know, some gatherings and some events and stuff. I remember that, man. I appreciate you too, and I hope you're doing well. After that, we're gonna go Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie, I miss you. It's been a minute, but I think you came around when I was maybe 14 or something like that, and from Arizona, and you know, you've just been really sweet and funny, you know, most of my life, and like I just appreciate your energy. You've always been like nice and sweet and stuff. Also, R.I.P. Pedro. Always, I'm Miss Pedro. One of my favorite cousins. R.I.P. Pedro. And I think about that probably more than I should, to be honest. But you know, you know, it's all right. We still have to move on and still live life to the fullest. You know, I appreciate you both. Also, I still appreciate Aunt Pumpkin and Puddin' and Uncle George. We didn't really hang out the most. I don't really know them the most. Maybe I know Puddin' the most out of those 3. George is not with us anymore. He just passed this year. So I think 70 something. So full life. But yeah. Thank you, Puddin' and Pumpkin, for the love y'all shown me when I've seen y'all. Even though I know we've only seen each other like a handful of times. After that, I think we'll go brothers and sisters, right? Yeah, we'll go youngest to oldest. Let's go Haven. Thank you, Haven, for like confiding in me, you know. You have, no, you're what, 18? Like 18, 19? Just starting the college thing, but you know, you've confided in me for like a few things, and I've been glad to be there to help you. You know, to help or try and help, you know, and play games and be silly together. You're awesome, and you will continue to be awesome because we're related. You must remember this. We're related via the bacon. You must remember this. Also, thankful for Sean. Sean's my little bro. This is gonna sound a little biased, as I've always wanted a little brother. Like, it just like, because I had a bunch of sisters. I had a bunch of sisters, and I had always wanted a little brother. And sadly, I was becoming an adult as I had a little brother, and my mom moved away to Georgia as well. But ouchies. But yeah, I've appreciated seeing you grow up, and like, you know, seeing you like kind of look up to me and like look for assistance and stuff and confide. And I've been glad to be there. You know, you're a pretty old dude these days. But you know, it's been a treat seeing you grow. And you know, it was super fun going to skate with y'all. What was it, last weekend? Maybe last Sunday, I think. 2 Sundays ago, I don't know. Yeah, super fun. Oh shoot! Then we're gonna go Stev. I know you've been going hard for a while. You know, I love to see the ambition. I'm thankful for the ambition you got. I can tell that you're gonna find a way, like, to be able to create for yourself, regardless. You know, like, and I really love that about you, and I see that strength in you, and you know. I see that strength in you, and it's been a treat. You know, sometimes you reached out, and I've been happy to, you know, be confided in, you know, be big bro and stuff like that whenever need be. After that, we'll go Reed. Reed, I'm thankful for you just to like understand that you figured out a way to be independent since 14, not 14, about 18, 19 or something like that. You moved out pretty young, and it's just been thugging it out, and I got nothing but respect for that. We don't know each other that well. But one thing I am extremely appreciative about is when I believe I came to your graduation some years ago when you graduated high school, and we went to, it was an amusement park. I don't remember what the amusement park was, but it was just me and you, and we caught up a lot. We sat down and talked, and it was really cool. Like, you know, it was really cool, and I'm really appreciative of that time. That memory stays super solid in my head, and I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope you're doing excellent. And if you want to talk more, my number don't change. Been the same for about 15 years now. Hit your boy up. Then after that, we'll go Sharika. That's my big little sis. Happy belated birthday, even though I was at your birthday party at the Lit Cigar Martini Bar in Broad Ripple. I appreciate. I know we wasn't really close when I was young, because you had my niece when I was 6. Yeah, my niece when I was 6. So didn't really have that much time to be around when I was younger. But as I've grown, you know, into adult, into, you know, a manly man, you have, you know, it's been a treat to see, you know, how you work and how you think, and, you know, go to some of the events that you're at, like the parties at your house, you know, gatherings and stuff like that. And I'm just really appreciative of your energy, Kool-Aid, and, you know, appreciative of your energy, and, you know, you're a fun and smart and independent individual. And I respect and admire that, actually, big sis. So, thank you for being you. Let's see. After that, it's only right we go to Chantrice. Go to my niece, Chantrice Smurf. You know, oddly enough, share a lot of similarities that I'm appreciative of my big sister. You know, you have found a way to just be independent, and your really colorful personality and funny and stuff, and like, I like that. I like that about you. I love that about you, actually, and I'm appreciative that, you know, you've hit me up for, you know, to be confided in, and, you know, as an uncle, you know, I'm an uncle that's like 6 years older than you, but I'm still appreciative nonetheless. After that, we're gonna go to cousins, right? Let's go with Demarius, man. We used to hang out dag near every week. Now we hang out once a year. Man, Marius, man, I appreciate seeing you grow, just through social media. I don't be scrolling through your page, shit like that, but every now and then when I get on, I'll see Demarius, doing some stuff, you hustling, trying to get to the bag. Shout out to Bellies and Bullshit. I'm tapped in a little bit. I done watched a couple episodes, he got the podcast running and going, funny stuff on there. I tapped in a little bit. I know a little bit about what's going on. But yeah, man, it's just been a wonder seeing you grow as a father, seeing you grow as a man. And I appreciate that, We used to spend a lot of time together as kids, as gents. Basketball, Smash Brothers, Halo. Come on, man. Like, lots of good times. NBA 2K, the old 2Ks before 2K was good. Oh, man. Hold on, you didn't hear me say 2K is good as in right now. I mean, back before 2K graphically was good. 2K is graphically good right now. I wouldn't call it a good product presently though. Anyway, after that we'll go DeMarcus, the twin, right? So they twins, right? Now the weird thing is DeMarcus used to look a lot more like me when we were younger because Demarius has a Ice Cube kind of build, like I'm heavy set but I'm athletic kind of thing going on. Because he used to play basketball with us and stuff too. But DeMarcus was tall and thin, very much so like me. And for some reason, his complexion was close to mine as well. So while Demarius was a little darker, like when we were younger, like a little darker brown. So yeah, DeMarcus, man, it's been I haven't seen you as much as we've gotten older, but I appreciate all the times we shared when we were younger, and and the basketball, lots of basketball, that we got into, played on teams together, played versus each other. Good times, man. Appreciate you, and I hope you're doing well. After that, another cousin. We'll go David Baker, bro. Man, I'm gonna keep the buck. David used to be my favorite. David used to be one of my favorite cousins back when we were growing up. He's lived a very interesting and difficult life, and I kind of just admired that on some like, you got the anime lifestyle, like you got the anime origin story, bro. Like based on what happened, based on what happened, some of the stuff that happened in your life. And like, I've always admired that because like, I know it takes strength. I know it takes dedication. I know it takes perseverance. And like, I've always respected that. And like, I believe David is just living his best life. Living his best life. He married. I seen the picture, the marriage thing. Probably been a year or two since I seen that. And we not really that close, but I love you, cuzzo. And I hope you're doing excellent. And I'm thankful for all the times we had in the past that I remember, lots of laughs, lots of fun, some sports, some church visits, some good times, some good times for sure. After that, I think we're going to go to, we'll go to my high school circle. Yeah, we'll go to my high school circle. Let's start with Legend. We'll start with Legend first. Legend was the first person I met, in high school that like ended up becoming a friend back in the Halo days where, we was playing Halo, on teams against each other. It was truly a good time. It was truly a good time. And, we fucking, I'm appreciative of those times, and like, we're still in contact now. And he's seen more anime than anybody I know. So he'd be putting me on game for animes and stuff. He's one of them friends that send you like endless memes and stuff like that, And I don't check them out immediately. I check them out randomly, but I check all of them out. I just appreciate him from being a friend, being there. The Rock Band back in the days. His spot was the spot for Rock Band, so we used to go over there. Well, my spot and his spot because I had it as well. But we went over for Rock Band, for Halo, Gears of War, Horde, Call of Duty to what is it, Modern Warfare, Rust. Oh man, good ass times, good ass times. He also helped me learn League of Legends in a non-toxic way. Most people learn League of Legends in a toxic way. Not me. I learned it, chilling, getting carried by him. Getting carried by him, Vayne pentakills and shit like that. I've been there just watching on the team. So it's been cool. It's been a wonder. I'm appreciative of the times we spun for sure. After that, we'll go Guts. I specifically remember when my life started going to shit, Legend and Guts were the first two, treated me as normal. Wow. That was gross. Cool. We're gonna get through it. So, yeah, I remember Legend and Guts were two of the people that treated me, the most normal. And Guts, specifically after I went to my life went to shit, me and him became really close. Started calling me and talking to me more. And he wasn't really a part of my initial circle. He was he's a little older than me, like a few years. And we just like started talking, and he started putting me on game. I gotta thank him for, game night, him and Brandon for game night, and putting me on the Capcom versus SNK 2 to Street Fighter Alpha to there's so many games that like I didn't even know about. I'm gonna keep it about KOF, the entire KOF series. I didn't know existed until I met them and like it was played, at gatherings. So, and pizza night and stuff like that. So Guts, we become closer as I've gotten older and stuff. He's in the Navy, so he's not here, but when he comes in town, we make sure we link up and hang out, some shit like that. Have a good time. So, thank you, Guts, man. I appreciate your time and, your time and insight, bodybuilder, Navy guy, I also, he does have a poppin' YouTube channel. I'm gonna shout him out. Poppin' YouTube channel for collecting toys and stuff, like really dope, like old school stuff, like, the Power Rangers, X-Men, Ninja Turtles, stuff like that. It's called Just Incredible. Just Incredible Toys. But yeah, I appreciate you, man, for real. After that, we're gonna go Tune, my my football guy, was sending me all the football stuff, and aka Squall, aka Fox McCloud, aka the Item King. Shit, it's the Item King. That's my guy. That's my guy. He is in the Navy as well. Just recently joined, I believe, in the past year. I think he's in Korea right now or Japan, one of those two. So on the opposite side of the world, but that's still the homie, man. I appreciate you and the times we spun and the Twin Peaks and the B-Dubs football nights and shit like that. I still remember all of those, or football days. They weren't always at night, but where we just go there and act a fool watching football, eating some chicken, good times, man. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you confiding in me, for like knowledge or like, having debates about stuff and shit like that as well, man. After that, we'll go Legacy, man. Legacy, we've been rocking for a minute, man. We done been through some stuff and we still here. Been through some stuff, still here. I appreciate you for, for just consistently like hitting me up. I am excellent at communication. I am terrible at reaching out. I'll keep it a buck. And Legacy, through just his effort of like reaching out and wanting to play and stuff like that, we've kept it solid and played a lot of co-op games, man. We go back from like what, Dynasty Warriors 6, Army of 2 the first one, Army of 2 the second, Mass Effect 3 online, Gears of War, Halo, trying to think of all the co-op games we done played. Did we play that Kane and Lynch game? I don't know if we played that Kane and Lynch game, but like, what is it? It's so many games, bro. Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Symphonia a little bit. Like, so many co-op games, bro. I can't even think of all of them right now, but we did our, did our motherfucking thing. We still got another one to get to, 2XKO, you know. So I look forward to, it's been a treat seeing you grow, man. Seeing you grow as a man and as a parent. I appreciate the time we spent, playing games and also witnessing you grow, grow as a person. Thank you for that, or allowing me to be a part of that. After that, we're gonna go oh shit. After that, we're gonna go Tyrant. Yo, Tyrant, man. Thank you for thank you for just being there. Been a lot of Smash Brothers, a lot of Smash Brothers, a lot of other co-op games. We play a lot of fighting games against each other and stuff, Budokai 3, Smash Brothers, a lot of Ike and Meta Knight battles, bro. Like a lot of Ike and Pit battles and stuff. I appreciate you, and also, just the TFT and a lot of stuff, man. I appreciate you and seeing you grow, as a father of five kids and a wonderful life. 5 kids and a wonderful life. It was the homie Eric, man. I appreciate you, Tyrant, man. And it's been fun seeing. Also, your bro, hey, Bazallin, Sandwich Puncher. If you wonder why I haven't changed my profile pic, it's because my favorite artist, the best digital artist that they have, Anthony Bell too. Tyrant's brother is the one that made it, He drew me as Archer, and I fuck with that super heavy. I don't know if I'm changing it, ever. But yeah, I'm thankful, to see you and to see you grow, and to see your skill grow, in gaming and in artistry and stuff. I appreciate that, and, your knowledge for comics and anime and stuff that you be putting me on to. I appreciate that as well, man. Let's see. Also, can't forget about y'all mama. I gotta throw a special shout out. Thank you, Miss Bell. Thank you, Miss Bell, for, allowing us to come over. You used to let us, all the boys come over and play the game and be loud and be crazy all up in your house, from back when we was teenagers, and even into our 20s and stuff. So I super appreciate you for allowing that to happen. You and Boom Boom Boom. Boom 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 wasn't around as much because, he be This is what it looked like when you're driving a truck. I appreciate y'all for, allowing us to come over and, express ourselves and be ourselves, as loud and as crazy as we were. As loud and crazy as we were. So thank you guys for sure. After that, we will go, I think we're going to work, right? Yeah, we'll go work. So first, let's go. I'm appreciative of Sarah. Yo, Sarah, it's been a long time. It's been since I think Sarah 17? Yeah, 17 and you about 28 now. So yeah, it's been 11 years. 11 years of working with you, and I am just appreciative of you being you've been a friend, and you've been a friend. We've had some really interesting, really fun conversations, over the times. Used to take you home, home over your sisters and stuff. Lots of convos, lots of fun times. I appreciate you as a person, and seeing you grow, and seeing you grow and be more mature and stuff like that. Not more mature, seeing you mature, not as if you were immature, but that. And to be honest, I'm super appreciative of your competence. You are pretty much the most competent worker I've ever worked with, and I super appreciate that, because I really don't like incompetence. Keep it a buck. And I appreciate how solid and efficient you are just at your job. So yeah. After that, we're gonna go appreciate, we'll go to your sis. Go to your sis, Candace. Not to be confused with Can Dance. So, Mm. I'm appreciative, Candace, because you are, very efficient as well at your job. I'm very competent as well. But I've kind of, not kind of, I've treated you like a kind of like a big sister sometimes. I used to take you home as well. And we've had some really interesting, intellectual, deep conversations about stuff that we will not be talking about. But yeah, honestly, you've been really awesome. I've really appreciated being able to interact with you just over the years. You're a super dope person, really cool person with an interesting dark past. But after that, we will go, let's go AJ. Let's go AJ. Yo, thank you, AJ, man. You've been awesome to work with. Competent at your job. We got to work on your anger. I'm a level ODO. Got to work on that anger, keeping that down. But I'm just appreciative working with you, and you helped me out with Spanish. Been trying to learn Spanish. I'm like maybe a year and a half, almost 2 years in, and you've been a super help, and you're just a super funny dude. You really feel like a high school friend, to be honest, at this point. But I work with you, and it's been a super treat. Super treat. You giving me gifts. I got you a gift. You got like one paycheck, two paychecks till you get. Oh shoot! Can you see a gift? No, you can't see a gift. I can't. You can't see a gift. But yeah. I'm appreciative of the friendship we share and the stuff, and all the talks and stuff we have, stuff like that. You've been awesome to work with, and I appreciate you. Also, Yannette, kind of the same there. Yannette, it's been really fun to talk with you and learn more about Spanish and hear you're pretty funny, so I appreciate that as well about you. And Jamila Terry Main, I appreciate you for confiding in me and allowing me to create your moniker that you may use for years and years upon time. I am super appreciative of that. I was not certain that I deserved that level of honor, but hey, man, I appreciate that, and I look forward to seeing you grow. And it's been fun interacting with you as well. And get well soon. I think you're sick right now, so me too. So that cough was not planned. I may have to go get more water, but it's okay. Maybe sooner than later. All right. After that, we'll go Nick. Mr. Leeds, Montone himself. Thank you, man, for we just been talking. We've been chatting it up about video games for like so long, the computers. I appreciate the assistance, man. You helped me out with my fan and so many other things, amongst being really competent at your job, and like we've got this like dope buddy system that we've had for years. At the job that makes the job so smooth and likable, man. I know that you're working towards getting getting a different type of job, and I look forward to that for you. But also, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad, and I hope that we can still continue to communicate down the future after that happens. But I am super appreciative of you, and the situation we've got going on at work, and just your knowledge about computers and games and stuff like that. It's been a dope and a treat, to interact with you, and I am appreciative of that. After that, we'll go Trev. We're gonna go my cuzzo. Yeah, we're gonna go my cuzzo Trev. Trev, I am super appreciative of you because I've just seen you come through. I've seen you come through to the store and run that thing like seems like with the greatest of ease. I've seen you handle a lot of situations, efficiently. I see that there's not many people that are mad at you. I've worked there since the store opened, so I've seen multiple general managers at my store, and there were people mad at the other general managers, and I feel like that has happened a lot less. Or really just as a whole. The only people are mad were like irrational people that I've seen. And, I can only applaud that. I can only applaud that and appreciate that. It's been a treat learning about you. Me and Trevor cousins, due to my Uncle Greg that I was thankful for earlier in the vid. And but we did not know each other until he ended up coming. We were getting a new manager from Noblesville named Trevor. I was like, uh-oh. My store is the ethnic or urban store, if you want to call it. So I was like, oh man, we get some dude from Noblesville named Trev. I was like, ooh wee, this might be a little scary, but turns out it's my cousin, and and it's super solid and really dope. I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate the times we spend and the times we will spend, online and off. After that, there we go. All right, now after Trev, I think we're gonna go Tekken, right? Woo! Yeah, we're entering the final stretch. We gotta hold it together. Now, let's see. We go Tekken. We're gonna go. I'm thankful to. Let's go Oni, man. Oni, you've been like a brother to me. I appreciate your insight in Tekken and all the battles. Albeit them somewhat stressful, of course. I appreciate you, man, for just being around and being yourself and, wanting to be better and pushing me to be better as well. I appreciate that, man. For sure. It's been a treat. After that, I'm appreciative to Clutch, man. I know Clutch is not in the game, like not playing T8 these days. I'm pretty sure he's gonna come back next season. But I appreciate you, man. I was so sad I couldn't make your birthday party. I was not invited, which hurt a little bit. But I also ended up going to see the Avatar, orchestral version of the Avatar. So I wasn't gonna make it there, but I don't know if I would have made it based on me having to go to that. So, but yeah, Clutch has been a treat battling against you all these years. It was like my pseudo rival. He'd be whooping my ass in Tekken 8, but I was whooping that ass in Tekken 7. But no, for real, I appreciate the knowledge you've shared, and appreciate the knowledge. And that one time we played Call of Duty Black Ops, I think it was Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 4, one of them motherfuckers. We played, like, it was one random night. I hit you up, you joined, we played. Now, it's Call of Duty, it's deathmatch essentially, right? The first to get 50 kills. It's teams of like 5 to 8 people. I think it's 8v8 or 5v5 or some shit like that. This motherfucker, it was 34 and 7. It's only 50 kills. Only 50 kills. Only 50 kills. 34 of 50? Come on, bro. I killed like 7. That boy OD at them shooting games, bro. That boy OD. So I appreciate you, man. And I wish nothing but success for you. After that, we gonna go Spreader. Yo, Spreader, man, I appreciate you. I know we don't really play Tekken. We don't really even talk that much. But some of the lessons and stuff that from us fighting in the past in Tekken 7 still stick through today. I still don't struggle against Fang like that because of you back in the day, all of them Fang matches. So I appreciate you, and I know you're not really in communication these days. You and I aren't, but I appreciate you nonetheless. I hope you're doing well with everything you're trying to do. After that, Jose, it's been a treat. watching you grow. I appreciate you've been confiding in me for like tech and knowledge and stuff, and you giving me, Spanish knowledge during my, my Spanish journey, past year or two, and it's just been a treat, like seeing you grow, and seeing you grow in Tekken, and as a person and stuff like that. It's been a wonderful time, Jose. I can definitely say that. After that, we're gonna go Soap, man. Soap, I appreciate you for the same things for Jose, right? You helped me out with Spanish. I've seen you grow. I've helped you out, and you've confided in me. But also, thank you for opening up your house when we went from boss battles out east to different venues where we used to meet up and play casually. Not just for like tournaments. To level up to Spartan, and then after Spartan, we didn't really have anything. You stepped up and opened up your house for what is presently known as Soap Dojo. So I appreciate you for, just doing that, open up your house for that, for offline Tekken. We've had a lot of wonderful times, lots of games, lots of matches, lots of learning. I super appreciate you for that, for sure. Let's see. After that, I think I want to go Javo. Javo, is our Jin player that taking the hiatus from Tekken currently, but I appreciate you for confiding in me, and he's somebody that I feel like I kind of personally trained a bit, and he ended up playing himself in a being pretty damn solid, being pretty damn solid, and I appreciate seeing the growth, playing at 2XKO these days, and just been a treat interacting and taking them, going to tournaments, picking them up at, Carlsbad Road and shit like that, Good time, Javo, man. Good time. I appreciate you for those. After that, we'll go Rojo Jojo. Rojo is more of a later appreciation, because we didn't really rock too heavy. We didn't really rock too heavy in my earlier Tekken days. But it's been a treat, interacting with him and learning some stuff about Tekken from him, and sharing games and knowledge and playing and energy as well. Also, he's a new papa, new papa. I always appreciate fathers that are around, So it's been a treat, man. Thank you for taking me down to Louisville to beat up Kentucky, that one time for the one time. Appreciate you, mate. Appreciate you, Rojo Jojo. After that, I want to say I appreciate Josh Chen. Josh Chen is like a Tekken teacher to Oni, Clutch, and Rojo, I believe. And not so much me. Because Josh Chen, I did not know that he was doing that as I was growing and rising. I created a grudge against those players, more so Oni and Clutch, and that grudge fueled me to grow, into the Noel strife that a lot of people know and love from the 2018-2019. So I would like to thank you. I'd like to thank you for that, and I think I did hit you up once or twice for random Tekken knowledge and stuff, and it was a treat to talk. I hope you're doing excellent, and I appreciate you for what you've done for Indy, for some of our players, for sure. After that, we're gonna go thank you, David Ace, man. David Ace, Mr. I Hate Tekken, and then I Play Tekken. Yeah. Mr. I Hate Tekken, but I Play Tekken. David Ace is, a legend in the Indie FGC. And it was a treat seeing him seeing him, go from hating Tekken to playing Tekken and trying to learn it and figure it out in Tekken 7. I appreciate you sticking to it, appreciate you sticking to it and growing and stuff like that through the growing pains. So I appreciate that for sure, David Ace. You the homie, man. The homie, brother from another mother type shit. My guy. I appreciate you, and I hope that I hope you come back. I hope we come back. The Tekken streets miss you. Tekken streets miss you. I miss hitting you with shit. I'm trying to hit you with all the Clive stuff. I ain't hit you with no Clive stuff. Okay, now after that, we're gonna go to prayer hands, bro. Prayer hands. I am super appreciative to you. You just bring like a different type of perspective. I think you are the first of the younger. You're the first of the younger guard for Tekken players that we have here. Like in regards of you are not a part of like Oni, Clutch, Spreader, Jose, Soap, Javo, Rojo, David Ace. You are not a part of that group. I think you started at the end of Tekken 7 coming around, and I believe that is specifically what I mean. So I appreciate that you have like a different perception, and the perception is more of an online perception. It feels like your perception feels more online than in real life. And I appreciate that just because it helps me understand that there are some people that like think this way, and like, I'm trying to help combat, I'm trying to tell you to grit your teeth and punch you with these positive words so you don't be so harmful to yourself. There's a lot of players that do the same thing that you do, but I still appreciate you for that, and I appreciate you for your effort, and I appreciate you for your production and your TOing, bro. Because there was that one tournament that you weren't at because your back was in pain and shit. I TO'd and I competed and got my ass whooped in the tournament. That shit was rough. Keep it a buck. Speaking of TOing, let me thank Teddy Treebark, man. Mark is our TO for Fight Clubs, and he is an interesting character, a Mila player of all things, But no, Mark, I appreciate you for stepping up, even though you're more of a competitor than an organizer. But somebody had to do it, and you've taken the sacrifice for it, and I appreciate that, man. Because I suppose without you, maybe we wouldn't actually have tournaments. That's I don't want you to get a big head about that shit. But realistically, thank you, man. Thank you for sure. I wouldn't be able to compete in tournaments essentially without you, so I have to thank you. Right? And you're a pretty cool guy, pretty funny dude. So to my experience. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate you for that. Then we'll go Juan Tobin. Juan, I'm gonna thank you for hanging out with me on the skate nights, bro. I'm gonna hang out with the skate nights. I know you from games, but a Rock Lee cosplayer. Thank you for the hanging out on the skate nights. Skating fast as fuck around hundreds of people at the rink, man. I appreciate those times we shared, and I remember them very clearly. After that, we're gonna go Eli Curry. Now, Eli is an Indiana legend, not for no Tekken, right? But I just appreciate the energy that he always has for Indiana. He stays nearby. So if we ever go to, a Chicago event or some in the Midwest, he'll likely be there. And I appreciate the energy he carries and the support, stuff like that. Thank you, and I appreciate you for that. Eli, double A, Alex Acosta. Yo, thank you for teaching me some editing stuff. I know we haven't been in contact in a while, but I'm super appreciative for those times that you taught me the editing software, DaVinci Resolve stuff. I still use it to this day. or think about using it and learning new stuff, new and different stuff. And I hope you're doing excellent, man. I truly do. Bro, fight the power. After that, we're gonna go Mace No Kin. Oh, Mace No Kin. I'd like to thank Mace No Kin for, allowing me to, be around him and help guide and shape and shift his passion and focus towards, bettering, himself and pushing him more so to what he wants to do, I am super excited. I appreciate his energy. He's a really cool guy, lots of passion, lots of energy. And, I've just appreciated being somebody that has been able to be confided in to help guide that. Because I want you to, I want him to accomplish anything that he wants and sets his mind to. And I believe he can. You just said you need the focus, and you need the focus and the effort towards these things, whatever. And I'm just super appreciative of, of our friendship, gamemanship over time. Gamemanship over time. Super appreciative, man. Definitely. After that, because I'm toxic. JDG, I like to thank JDG. No, I just messed up. I don't think that's toxic. But JDG, I'd like to thank JDG. JDG, I think you are the person that I am speaking the most Spanish with. Via typing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're the person I'm speaking the most Spanish with. And I super appreciate that. Super appreciate that because learning the language has been difficult, and being forced to speak it because you'll just come in stream and speak it, or you'll send me messages in Spanish and I have to decode them, or I have to hyper try to read them. I love that. I love that. You've been a treat to interact with. Thank you for allowing me to help guide you, help you out with with some tough times, and being somebody that you confide in. I've enjoyed getting to know you and helping you on your Tekken grind. Helping you on your Tekken grind and your goals and what you want to do. So it's been quite a treat, and I am very thankful for the experience. Despite, no matter how short you are, Anyway, on to Joe Godhand. Yo, Joe, you don't know this, but I use you as not a measuring stick. I use you and Trapped in Anime as hey, bro, he's from here. He can do it. I know you're not necessarily super rich, or maybe you are, I don't know. Super rich or balling off the videos stuff from Trapped in Anime and Ass, but Anime Street Survival. But I'd be like, yo, man, this guy's from indie. You don't know Trapped in Anime? You don't know? Hold on, let me pull this up. I be doing that shit at least monthly. I keep it a buck, at least monthly, to some rando or somebody I work with or something like that. Or somebody at a tournament. I just pull them up. So I appreciate you for, being the creative that you are. I know it takes work. I know it takes effort. I don't get to see the effort. I don't get to see the work. I only see the result, And I appreciate that about you, Joe Godhand, man. And, I also appreciate, the energy that you got towards Tekken. You've always got a really positive, fiery energy toward Tekken. No matter how far, away you get from it, and with your Anime Street Survival and Trapped in Anime projects and stuff. So, and I appreciate seeing that. After that, woo-wee, coming into the final stretch. Maybe. After that, we'll go Anakalia. Anakalia, you are a part of another new guard, right? Anakalia, I appreciate you for helping me personally realize that newer players and younger players are coming from Discord. I didn't even think or care about that. I will keep the buck. Like, I didn't think or care about it when I made the chat, the Facebook chat that we're all in. I made that with 5 people. It was literally 5 people. It was me. It was Spreader. It was Clutch. It was Oni, and I think Jose. I think that might have been it. It was us 5, and it was because we needed to communicate to figure out if we were going to tournaments, to figure out more tech and knowledge or anything like that at any time. And it's grown. Like, now we're up to about 45 people or something like that. So, yeah, grown to about that much. So, but yeah, I am appreciative for you for that, and just your willingness to help other people. I scroll through the Discord now and look, and I see you do a lot of helping for Judgment and other people, and I appreciate that because I do really want to teach and help anybody in indie get better at Tekken. But I also realized that if I did that, I also realized that it would be extremely difficult to reach every single person. So I do appreciate that you are teaching and helping other people. Only thing I wish is a better mentality for you. Better mentality about the game for you, and more productivity for you in regards to the game. Other than that, you've been a treat. You've been a treat to interact with. And I'm very appreciative of you. After that, we'll go to Deathman. Deathman, now, Mr. Deathman, this is an interesting one because I had always seen Deathman as someone, and I think I made a Facebook post about this, saying as Deathman as someone that was there's a late bloomer and I don't know what the opposite of late bloomer is, but he's someone that picks up things really fast. But then I seen him drop those things. So I had seen him do this through multiple games, and he even did it with Tekken when Tekken 7 came out. And I was just like, I don't like that, because I'm a late bloomer. And I was like, I'm a late bloomer, and I'm somebody that loves consistency. So I saw that, and I did not like that. But over the years, Deathman has stuck to Tekken 8, and I've appreciated getting to know him. He's into some really cool shit, He's got he's into some Final Fantasy, into some Final Fantasy. Dun 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 dun. Come on, man. Into some Final Fantasy. He's got a dope pad, We went over and had a Death Dojo while Soap was traveling the world and stuff, which was really cool. So this was really cool, and it's just been a treat seeing him as a fighting game player and as a person, and I really appreciate being able to see that. I really appreciate being able to see that about him. Let's see. Next we'll go Iconic Nightwing. Yeah. Iconic Nightwing, I am super thankful for you just because you've got this energy. You got an energy about you that is passionate about Tekken and hungry about it, and you never really stop showing that passion and that amount of learning, despite I can tell sometimes you get frustrated with the game. Sometimes you get frustrated with the game, but you still are going at it. You're still grinding away, and I can see and appreciate that and respect that. So it's also really cool that you are related to Shadow and Junior. I think that's really cool that you're related to them and you can just kind of talk to them whenever you want to. Tell Shadow I owe him an ass whooping. Tell Shadow I owe him an ass whooping, and tell Junior to quit fucking up parlays. But yeah, man, it's been a treat It's been a treat to know you and to help you out on your tech and grind, and to help point to like some places of improvement. Because like I want to see you thrive. I want to see you thrive because I know you like going to big events. You're a big baller, so you be going to DreamCon, you be going to Evo, you be going to Combo Breaker and all of that jazz. So like, I just want to, I want to see you thrive. So I'm happy to help. I'm happy and thankful that you've allowed yourself to confide in me for, tech and assistance and stuff like that. So after that, we're going to go to Hero. Oh, Hero, the youngest member, it seems, I believe, of our scene. Well, maybe second youngest since Soul Demon XL, but Hero is it's been a real treat. You've been an interesting guy to interact with, and you staying rigid with this defensive play style. You staying rigid with the Reyna pick, and I like it. Play what you like, play what you want, and grow. And you're very consistent in that you want to. What in the fuck? Yeah, come up here and take a bath? Is that what you doing? Alright. That won't make cry. Crazy. But as I was saying, Hero, it's been a treat seeing you grow, and I've appreciated the games, the stressful ass games that you reach out for about once a week, I wanna say, or once every other week. Reach out for games, and talking Tekken and stuff like that. It's been a treat seeing you grow and interacting with you, man. Good stuff. After that, we will go to J-Force. J-Force actually helped me and my father move one of his friends. So I got to give a special shout out to J-Force. Also, it was fun interacting, giving you training sessions. You're working on the Lily, trying to get it together so you can beat up other people. I respect that. Nothing like a revenge quest. Me personally, I love those. So it's been a treat seeing you grow, and it was fun. It was fun moving stuff around with you. Moving stuff around for my pop's friend. That one time we did, man. One time we did, and we need another session pretty soon, man. Other than that, let's go to Black Rose Baron. Now, I did not know about Black Rose Baron. It feels like a couple years ago. So I think Black Rose has kind of always been around, but I just haven't really known him that much, maybe. And it's been a treat seeing you grow. And we've had some sessions. We just had a session, I think, last week and the week before that. And it's been a treat seeing you grow. You got the King, Armor King Nation shit. Lots of energy. And I'm happy to guide that energy to improve. And I look forward to when you Call of Duty's first to 10 call outs. Like, it seems like every month you got one. And I look forward to you winning some of these. You call them out just because you ain't got no fear. You'll just do the shit. And I want you to win some of these bad boys. I know it's a learning process, and you can use the first to 10 as something that you can use to learn. But at the same time, I want you to whoop some ass during these. I do, truly. After that, we'll go Pevin. Pevin, I am thankful just for you sticking with Tekken. I believe you started late Tekken 7 as well. You sticking with Tekken, you're streaming Tekken. You really got the Tekken bug right now, and I see that, and I respect that, and I appreciate that. Appreciate you, confiding in me for information and knowledge, and asking the nuances of how to improve and stuff like that. I can tell you really on the grind, and I look forward to you ascending plateaus and whooping ass. I look forward to that. After that, we'll go Zork. We'll go Zorky Zorkery. Zork, man, thank you. I appreciate you for No, 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 no. What did I do? Cut that out. Now, I appreciate you for this right here. Without this, I would have never beaten Kentucky. Would never beaten Kentucky. But no, Zork, you've been it's been cool to interact with you to try and help you figure out, how to conquer nerves and how to figure out how to play more solid, until you get Julia back, which will probably be this upcoming season. So it's been a treat to interact with you. Thank you for confiding in me to help. I'm glad to. It's been a treat. After that, we got IRL, right? And then we're done. So first we're gonna go cool nerd. A thing of beauty. I know. Hey, cool nerd, man. The Ballad of Buck Ray. Come on. Cool nerd. That's my guy. That's my guy. Cool nerd, I am super thankful for, Cyberpunk, you being the Cyberpunk encyclopedia. I'm thankful for the Five Guys meetups, bro. The Five Guys meetups. For one time I was streaming and I was like, and this dude was like, yeah, I'm getting Five Guys. And I was like, you getting Five Guys, but you ain't gonna get me none? That's messed up, man. This guy brought me Five Guys to my house or whatever, and we chilled and ate on stream. Or whatever. I should have made a clip out of that, but I did not. But we know that that's true history. So I am, super thankful to Cool Nerd, man. Also, we went to Holiday World. I am super appreciative of that. That was really fun. Even though you guys made fun of how I walk on concrete in bare feet, but it's all good. I had a good time, man. It was beautiful. Hopefully we do that next year as well. I am super thankful for you, man. You've been a wonderful, wonderful person to interact with, to learn from, and one of my favorite Power Rangers to ever exist. For sure, for sure. Also, gotta thank Donna J. Gotta thank DJ. You've been a treat to interact with as well. You have been very artistic, and I'm really thankful for, really thankful for you as well. And just how you are, you're pretty funny, pretty funny, not very tall, but tall energy, but not tall, I was messing. Donna J, I appreciate you as well. I like that you and Melody Wilds have like a nice, have a nice friendship and stuff. I appreciate you. I appreciate you as well. You guys are you guys have like a couples goals. You guys have like a couples goals kind of feel, where I also appreciate like Cool Nerd individually and Donna J individually, right? But I also appreciate the item that is, the married couple as well. So because you guys are what, mid-20s, married, like working on a house, I believe, like own, I think you own your cars and shit like that. Like you guys are really awesome, and I appreciate that a lot. After that, we will thank Adonis. I appreciate you, man. I went to this guy's wedding earlier this year, and I appreciate you. We went to go bowl and we played basketball. Like we had a good ass time. I haven't really been in touch since the wedding, but I'm super thankful for that experience. You and Longboard. I'm super thankful for that experience and hanging out, and like you came to go play Tekken one time. Maybe you'll do it again in the future. Who knows? And I appreciate you for all of that time and stuff that we spun this year, and hopefully we spin the block on more time to be spun. And the same with Longboard too. After that, I want to thank. Let's go with VJ. I'm gonna thank VJ and his fam. I am thankful for VJ because VJ is a smart guy. Smart guy that likes to hang out. Doesn't really talk too much, you know, but I'm thankful for him and his family, you know, for some of the parties that they've had. I don't think they had one this past year, but I'm still thankful for them. You know, we've had good times at those parties, you know, and have good times talking and interacting with VJ, man. I hope you're doing excellent and, you know, making all the monies and all the breads and, you know, having a good time with the games. After that, I we'll thank Barbara. Thank Barbara Bawila. So back when I was single, I tried to date online. And I tried to date. I tried to use, you know, Tinder and all of that stuff. And I had one hit, and there was a person on Badu, and it said that they were here in Indy. They called me on like basic FaceTime through the app, and then hung up, and then we got off of that, and like we communicated, and I figured out that this person was not in Indiana, but we had such a solid connection that we're still friends to this day. Communicate, you know, maybe monthly. And I'm just thankful for, you know, the persistent communication and the culture exchange. Barbara is in Zambia. She's in Zambia in Africa. And that has been really, really cool to me personally to learn. And you know, she's an awesome person that I am appreciative of. So thank you for the continued contact and the culture exchange. After that, we're gonna go Denzi. Speaking of culture exchange, Denzi Valentino, man. I appreciate you, man, for all the culture exchange. You know, che fule, la motiene, c'est ta food. Come on, man. That's my guy. You know, we be having a good time, you know. We're having a good time on stream, you know. I'm chatting it up, sharing culture exchange. He sends me Romanian music. I ask him questions about Romanians and stuff. Like it's been cool, you know. Timiosaura's own, you know. He's the best woe in Romania. Yeah, I said it, you know. So yeah, it's been a treat interacting with you over the years as well. Let's see. After that, we'll go Pats. Pats, man. Pats. It's been definitely been a treat interacting with you, you know. Carolina zone, you know, East Coast in the house. You know, it's part of the old guard during the Marvel scene, and you know, the older scene and stuff. It's been a treat interacting with you and hearing your interesting takes and, you know, listening to your music. I fuck with Bo Miles. I fuck with Bo Miles a little bit. I need to get back into it. But, you know, she ain't nothing but an Instagram thotty. But, damn, son, back up off me. You know, I know a little bit, but yeah, man, thank you, man. I appreciate you for sticking around. And, you know, maintaining friendship. And you better whoop ass at the tournament. Going to the local Saturday. You get you some rounds, get you some sets, get you some matches. After that, we're going to go with No Bear. I'm going to thank No Bear because without No Bear, the God Like Saturday franchise and God Like Fridays and God Like Sundays, without him, I essentially would not have had this fighting game base that I have now. And I'm super appreciative of that for No Bear. And on the same plane, I would like to thank Sammy as well. Sammy was the founder for Level Up. And you know, he does R&B music and he does a lot of stuff. He's got his hands in a lot of money pots, I believe. And he's the first person to sponsor me. And, you know, he bought my plane ticket and flew me to Evo 2019. And I'm still very appreciative of that and him as a whole. We haven't been in touch, of course, because, you know, Level Up is closed and I missed that. Kind of sad. Sad that happened. But man, thank you, Sammy, man. I appreciate you. For sure. For all of that. After that, We will go. Thank you to Rachel. Thank you to Spice. Man. And I specifically have to thank Rachel for bringing a certain person around me, that has changed my life and been wonderful to me. But you also were, pretty fun, a pretty fun person, pretty fun person, interesting perspective. And I appreciate you as well. Now, after that, we've got the actual final stretch here. I would like to thank, I am thankful for Will. I'm thankful for Will. Thankful for Will because Will is kind of the source of me. Well, not necessarily the source. I will say a source of me understanding LGBTQ. And there's specifically the T part. Specifically the T part. And I am super thankful to interact and understand and ask questions and go deep. Me personally, I always like to go deep. I'm not a huge fan of small talk. I want to go deeper always. I'll start with small talk because small talk is kind of how you start communicating. But yeah, I appreciate some of the deeper conversations we've had and, just interacting with you over time and, seeing you grow and not fluster, grow and flourish. Grow and flourish, as a parent. And your kids are pretty cute. I am really thankful for you for sure. I'm very thankful for you. Just interacting with you and stuff. It's been a treat and it's been very informative, and I really do appreciate that. After that, I want to thank Paul. Mr. Rogers. Bold Mr. Rogers. I am thankful for you just for, I am always happy to see positive fatherly presence. I'm always happy to see that because I have my father in a constant, and I know that is something that there are a lot of people that don't have. And so just being around you and, seeing you be around and make jokes and talk about the things you're passionate about, like your car and photography and stuff. It's really honestly beautiful, and I appreciate you for just I don't know, just being a presence and sharing knowledge and your insight on things. It's just been a treat over the years. Keep it a buck. A treat over the years, Let's see. After that, I am definitely thankful for Naomi as well. Thankful for Naomi because Naomi is in this interesting place in my mind because me and Naomi are very similar, oddly similar. Oddly similar. In regards of how in some of the ways that we think and some of the ways that we come to conclusions and some of the ways that we act. And I can very obviously see that, especially when I'm around. And I appreciate, just for going so hard. I appreciate Naomi for going so hard for her fam. And when I say that, I know everyone goes hard for their fam. But I see the effort that is taken. I see the reaching out for the communication constantly. I see the asking for hey, what are you doing now? The setting up for time and stuff. I see the I'm taking care of all of this, but also let me go to take care of the goats. I see the effort and all of it, and I really appreciate the witnessing the effort that's being taken place, and the effort is being taken place, and I think you're awesome. That's really all it is, and I appreciate the awesomeness. And last but not least, we will thank Carmen. Who to thank? Melody Wild. Who to thank Melody Wild? I am extremely thankful to Melody Wilds because she has, I don't know, essentially probably lengthened my life. My diet is a lot better than what it was before me and me and Melody Wilds got together and moved together. I am super thankful to the insight. Me and her connected mentally before we connected physically. So I essentially began to appreciate her mind before, anything else, which is not something I've done with previous people that I've dated. And I mean that in a way that, like, I appreciate the knowledge that she holds, and like I have a high value for it, the knowledge about plants or the knowledge about animals, and the ability to inform me about the things that I don't know, and also the ability to speak in depth with me about those things. Like, I used to say I wanted to exterminate all mosquitoes, right? Like, I want all of them dead, right? Mosquitoes suck, right? But like, she was able to inform me in depth as to why, like, you can't do that, why you can't just kill all the mosquitoes, like, but like not just on the basis of, oh, it messes up the evolutionary, it messes up these animals for food, but like deeper than that. And that's, just a small weird analogy or an example, but she's just a really dope partner, really great, really dope partner, really good, really good girlfriend, and I feel very lucky and very appreciative. And with that, happy gratitude day, baby. This video gonna be super long, but I don't care. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. And that's it. I'm out. Strike.